statement from the Home Minister 2 days ago, where he said that the speed of India's vaccination drive is the fastest in the world, that it will further gain momentum in the future, and that India has managed to overcome the pandemic and the second wave in the shortest possible time. The Home Minister was speaking at the inauguration of a medical oxygen plant, and he claimed that India has successfully overcome the COVID pandemic and controlled the second wave. But what are the facts? Here's a reality check.
जब कोरोना की दूसरी लहर आई और वायरस ने अपना स्वरूप बदलकर बहुत तेजी से फैलना शुरू किया, न केवल तेजी से फैलना शुरू किया, इसके साथ साथ मानव की सेहत पर भी बहुत तेजी से नुकसान पहुंचाने की भी इस बार उसका लक्षण देखा गया। फिर भी इसको बहुत कम समय के अंदर नियंत्रित कर ढलान की ओर ले जाने में हम सबको एक सामूहिक सफलता मिली।
These were the words of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Thursday while virtually inaugurating 9 oxygen plants set up by an organization in Gujarat in the presence of Chief Minister Vijay Rupani.
और मुझे बहुत हर्ष है कि संघर्ष के समय में देश के प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में भारत ने दुनिया भर के आंकड़ों की तुलना करे तो कोरोना के खिलाफ लड़ने में बड़ी सफलता प्राप्त की।
While the Home Minister Amit Shah has credited the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for successfully controlling the second wave in a short period, the facts tell a different story. India has the second highest number of COVID cases after the US. 1.75 crore COVID cases in the last 3 months versus 1.11 crore cases between 1st March 2020 and 20th February 2021. 1.7 lakh deaths reported in the second wave across the country versus 1.57 lakh deaths between 1st March 2020 and 20th February 2021. First case of Delta variant behind second wave reported in December 2020. Second wave has hit the country like a storm, Prime Minister Modi said in his address on 20th April 2021. While the first case of the Delta variant of the COVID virus, which experts say caused the deadly second wave in India, was reported in December last year, the government only got into action mode as late as April this year. This at a time when the top government functionaries, including the Prime Minister and Home Minister, were busy with West Bengal election campaigns till the last week of April.
21 करोड़ से ज्यादा लोगों को टीका लगाने का काम इतने कम समय में और दुनिया भर में रिकॉर्ड है हमारा कि भारत ने सबसे तेज टीकाकरण चलाया है, सबसे तेज वैक्सीनेशन चलाया है और इसको आने वाले समय में हम और गति से भी करना है। प्रधानमंत्री जी की ये मंशा है कि कम से कम समय में हमारे इतनी बड़ी आबादी वाले देश को वैक्सीन के सुरक्षा चक्र से कवर किया जाए और मुझे विश्वास जिस प्रकार का उनका पूर्व का अनुभव है इस लक्ष्य को भी वो जरूर पार करेंगे।
While the government claims ours is the fastest vaccination program, the numbers show just around 4.5 crore Indians have got both doses of the vaccine so far, which translates into just 3.3% of the total population. With acute shortage of vaccines in the domestic market, states have been forced to go in for global procurement of vaccines. But even that hasn't yielded any result yet. And the Apex Court had some tough words for the government on its vaccination policy. Centre's vaccination policy is prima facie arbitrary and irrational, the Supreme Court observed. Clarify how the 35,000 crore earmarked in the union budget for procuring vaccines has been spent so far, the Supreme Court told the centre. Give complete data on the purchase history of vaccines till date, dates of all procurement orders and quantity of vaccines ordered, the Supreme Court told the centre. Submit all the relevant documents and file notings of the vaccination policy, the Supreme Court said.
I don't know what is more ironical, the fact that the government was sleeping at the wheel and the government was found napping completely during the second wave of the COVID crisis, and because of which people died whose lives could have been saved, the paucity of oxygen, the paucity of drugs, the shortage of vaccination, the fact that the government had no time to prepare because it was busy ignoring warnings that came in from scientific advisors, from the Parliamentary Standing Committee. The government was too busy electioneering. Or is it a bigger irony that the Home Minister is now saying we control the crisis well. Sir, you did not. You did not control the crisis well. You were sleeping at the wheel when Indians were gasping for breath.
While the government claims that we have successfully controlled the second wave of the pandemic, we are still reporting over 1 lakh cases per day, the number we never touched even during the peak of the first wave. In order to prevent the third wave, we have to increase the vaccination rate at least 3 to 4 times. With camera person Ashok Mahale, this is Arvind Gunasekar for NDTV.